Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Well, boy, it is going down with Judge Jeanine. What's going on, family? I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy, man. Got one of those late nighters, and it's going down, man. Oh, people are scared and pissed on themselves, doodling on themselves. Democrats still a disgrace. The left just can't get it right. The fake news media just can't get it right. The enemy of the people. But yeah, new sheriff is in town. Daddy's home. He then took out that belt. And we got people in positions. Yeah, stumping at the front line. Yeah, we at the front line with it. Strapped and loaded. Them boots are tied up to our shins. Amen. God bless them beautiful patriots around the world. It's going down. Let's go and jump in, family. Let's go and jump in. Please put, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. I don't, but some people need to be held accountable for real. And it's a list of people that need to be held accountable. Did they lock him up yet? Is he in jail, prison, slammer yard? They turn the lights off, let him stare at the wall. Come on now. He not in jail. He not in prison. They say, Rick, sir, they won't be held accountable, sir. Rick, stop saying put your hands behind your back. These Democrats to the left, they will never be held accountable, sir. They didn't throw pencil neck they ain't walk him out yet. Watermelon head, pencil neck, Adam Schiff, Nancy Pelosi, none of them. I'm ready to see some arrests, man. I got that itching. I'm itching it over here for somebody to get arrested. Every single day I wake up and say, who getting arrested? They say, Rick, sir, stop itching. Your blood pressure's up, sir. You need to calm down. They won't be held accountable, Rick. We're still waiting on the files. Sir, we're still waiting on the files. They say be patient. Watch your sodium and sugar and CCG, LCG levels. It's coming. Be patient. Let me get a sip of this ginger beer. It's been a long day. Ginger beer. Cheers. Oh man, whoever made that need a pay raise. A huge update from what took place last night in DC, man. We send our prayers, love, and condolences, man. What a disgrace, And then we did a really deep dive this morning on that situation, and it is very, very sad, you guys. The times that we are living in, man. Boy, good to see Judge Jeanine in this setting. In this position. Looks really good, stunning. I'm just so used to her being on Fox, with Greg. I know we didn't leave Greg up on there with Jessica Tarloff. Man, yeah, they're gonna run Greg out of there. But we still got, we got Jesse and what's his name? Harold sitting at the table. Oh, God. Oh man, we got to say a prayer for Greg. Oh, brother. Oh, man.
As I speak right now, there is an individual who is being presented in court and charged with various crimes. 31-year-old Elias Rodriguez of Chicago, Illinois, is now charged by complaint after his initial appearance before U.S. Magistrate Judge Matthew Sharbaugh with the following: murder in the first degree, for the murder of 30-year-old Yaron Levshinsky, a foreign official and official guest of the United States. Mr. Levshinsky was here on official business for the State of Israel. The defendant, Rodriguez, is also charged with 2 counts of murder in the first degree for both Yaron Leszczynski along with 26-year-old Sarah Lynn Milgram of Kansas. In addition, there are several felony firearms charges for discharging a firearm in the middle of a violent crime and for causing the death of an individual through the use of that firearm. Now, this investigation is continuing, and as you can see, we have most of the stakeholders here today who will be given an opportunity to speak with you. But what I want to be clear about today, since this is the first time you're hearing from me, is that this is a horrific crime, and these crimes are not going to be tolerated by me and by this office. A young couple at the beginning of their life's journey, about to be engaged in another country, had their bodies removed in the cold of the night in a foreign city in a body bag. We are not going to tolerate that anymore.
Wow, that just gave me chills, man. Wow. Well, let's move on to the a huge part of the video that I wanted to play.
You could feel this one coming. Judge Jeanine Pirro is now officially on the job as a U.S. attorney, and she's not wasting a single second. Her first major arrest just hit D.C. like a thunderbolt. Woo. Before we dive into sense journalism, we invite you to learn New York District Attorney Jeanine Pirro is all about business, and she's going after corruption at the highest levels. This is not about politics. It's not about party. It's about cold, hard corruption at the highest levels of power. This wasn't some activist staffer or junior bureaucrat. It was a 4-star Navy admiral. In the scheme, straight up bribery. Retired Admiral Robert Burke, one of the Navy's top commanders, has just been found guilty of multiple charges, including conspiracy to commit bribery and concealing material facts from the U.S. government. This guy wasn't just pushing paper. From 2020 to 2022, Burke oversaw U.S. naval operations across Europe, Russia, and most of Africa. Thousands of lives were under his command. But behind the scenes, he was cutting backroom deals to secure government contracts in exchange for a cushy post-retirement job. Here's what prosecutors laid out. After his team was told to stay away from a private contractor, Company A, Burke met with the executives anyway. They struck a deal. He'd use his influence as a Navy admiral to push through a new contract worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In return, they'd reward him with a $500,000 salary and stock options after retirement. The contract went through, the training was done, and, surprise, Burke got hired. This wasn't sloppy, it was deliberate. And when This wasn't sloppy, it was deliberate. When investigators started asking questions, Burke lied, on the record and on official government forums to cover it up. U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro didn't hold back. In her first official statement on the case, she said, quote, "When you abuse your position and betray the public trust to line your own pockets, it undermines the confidence in the government you represent," unquote. And she's making it crystal clear. Rank, title, or uniform will not protect you from the law. And if this is how Pirro's starting her term, D.C. should be very nervous. You'll remember just last week, Explain America reported that Pirro requested video evidence from former FBI Director James Comey related to his now infamous 8647 beach shell stunt. Sources say she's mulling whether that public post qualifies as a criminal threat against the President of the United States.
Throw him in jail, prison. Y'all should have been walking by in handcuffs. Let Rick be in one of these positions. Oh, it would have been made. It'd have been people being made an example all over the place. Soon as he would have posted it, 20 minutes later, we got helicopters. I got 10 soldiers beating at the door. Yeah, we come on in. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Yeah.
So let's be real. Trump didn't just send Judge Jeanine Pirro into the swamp, he handed her a flamethrower. The polite games are over. The cover-ups, the cozy contracts, the wink and nod politics, that era is coming to an end in D.C. We just might save this republic yet.
Keith Alexander, Washington Post. Were you seeking the death penalty? Can you talk a little bit about that?
And also, the night of May 20th, any idea where he stayed at all?
I think that we have an idea of that, but let me just say that you know, the president and the attorney general have both indicated that in cases where the death penalty is warranted and seems appropriate, we will use it. It's far too early to say whether that is the case, but this is a death penalty eligible case.
And what about the night of May 20th?
Yeah, buddy, it's going down. Trump knew what he was doing when he appointed Judge Jeanine Pirro. Yes, indeed. Remember, Judge Jeanine said, "You're a criminal, run for the hills. Run for the hills." James says, "This made me whoop with joy. After a rhino trader blocked an opponent who had been great, our president appoints a real killer. Judge Jeanine is going to clean up the mess in D.C. like a wood chipper on steroids." Oh, y'all let me know what y'all think of this, man. But I want to send our prayers, love, and condolences of what took place in D.C. Last night. I want to send my love and prayers to all you guys that are tuned in, man. We're living in crazy times, and quite frankly, we don't know what to expect next. People have lost their mind. These activists, the left, these Democrats, liberals, these judges, we don't know what to expect next, man. And that's the times that we're living in, man. People are not there in there mentally, especially since November 5th. They're just not there. Fake news media won't tell you the truth. They'll never tell you the truth. The enemy of the people, It's a disgrace, man. But after all this has been taken, but there's still wins. There's a lot of wins we have been taken as well, and a lot of wins that America has been taking that they do not want to talk about or report on. I wonder why. Trump, like I said, he can do the best thing in the world, and they won't clap for him. They won't applaud him. He's still the big bad orange man, the dictator, threat to democracy, Hitler. Same crap that we hear every single day. The Trump derangement syndrome continues to grow, stages we've never seen before. But doing exactly what he said in the campaign, and they hate him for it. They hate him that he's America first. It's honestly sad. But let me know what y'all think. We send our prayers to Trump and this administration, man. We're rooting for America. People spoke loud and clear. Mandate. People that don't even get involved got involved. Every single swing state, popular vote. So, I love y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, you guys.